Chris Evans, Julia Roberts, Dolph Lundgren among stars who had secret weddings, intentional intimacy. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, and Beyoncé and Jay-Z have also married in secret. Chris Evans revealed last weekend that he and wife Alba Baptista were married last month in 2 ceremonies on the East Coast and in her native Portugal. "I got married. It was really, really great," the Captain America star said at New York's Comic-Con on Saturday. "They were wonderful and beautiful," the 42-year-old said of their nuptials. "Planning a wedding, it's a lot," he added. "For those of you who are married, you know, it takes a lot out of you, but now that we're through that, we have just kind of been enjoying life and gearing up for autumn, my favorite season. It's like the best time of year right now. Now we're just relaxing and enjoying life and reflecting." Last summer, Rocky IV actor Dolph Lundgren married his fiancée personal trainer Emma Krochtal at a private ceremony in Greece. "We chose to celebrate our love by getting married at our villa in Mykonos with family and a few close friends," the couple told People magazine of their July nuptials at the time. "We felt it was finally the right time to celebrate love, life and happiness, in the land of the gods." Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were finally married last year, nearly 2 decades after calling off their first wedding. They celebrated with a lavish ceremony at Affleck's 87-acre Georgia estate in late August 2022, but a month before that, the couple was married for the first time at the Little White Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas just after midnight on July 17, 2022. "We did it. Love is beautiful. Love is kind. And it turns out love is patient. 20 years patient. Exactly what we wanted. Last night we flew to Vegas, stood in line for a license with 4 other couples, all making the same journey to the wedding capital of the world," Lopez gushed after the ceremony on her newsletter on the J.Lo. "Stick around long enough and maybe you'll find the best moment of your life in a drive-thru in Las Vegas at 12:30 in the morning in the Tunnel of Love drive-thru, with your kids and the one you'll spend forever with. Love is a great thing, maybe the best of things and worth waiting for." Former couple Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux managed to keep their 2015 wedding, in which Jimmy Kimmel officiated, a secret by telling their guests it was a birthday party for the White House plumbers actor. Theroux later called the birthday ruse a massive miscalculation, because they ended up having to tell some of the guests who RSVP'd no, the truth to entice them to come, while the ones who had said yes didn't know. "Afterwards, we kind of realized, like, that was a terrible plan because you're basically telling half your guests, you're unemployed, and we can't trust you," which was, of course, not the case, but we just kind of put it out there, and people that said yes to the birthday, we didn't tell, and then people who said, we can't, we really put more pressure on them to be at the birthday, he told Vanity Fair. The couple divorced in 2017. In 2002, Julia Roberts and Danny Moder used a similar tactic as Aniston and Theroux to lure family and friends to her New Mexico ranch. Loved ones were invited to celebrate Independence Day with the couple, but sometime after midnight on July 4, the around 60 guests gathered on the property as they exchanged vows. There was a cheer, a sort of wave of cheers that echoed against the mountains, one of the invitees told People after the wedding of the moment guests realized the evening was more than a barbecue. "It was such a magical, intimate gathering." The couple have been married for 21 years now. Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost got married at the beginning of the pandemic in October 2020 at the Black Widow actress home in Palisades, New York, with just a small number of family and friends. "I think just keeping it intimate and small made it feel intentional," Johansson told People a few months after the wedding. "We wanted it to feel like it had an intentional intimacy as opposed to being something that felt like we were restricted by all these things." Last year, Ed Sheeran opened up about his 2019 marriage to Cherry Seaborn, who he first met in high school. "Our actual wedding was a tiny event with basically no one there, and we did it at night at a random day in January in like the middle of nowhere and basically no one knew, no one came to it," the Shivers singer told the Table Manners podcast. "We lit candles, we got married, we got back, had a curry. That's it." They later had a more lavish wedding party that Sheeran called a celebration of us and our friends and less private. "I just didn't want pictures getting out."